Now we want to look at the animation effect, animation option here in Camtasia. Now, if I happen to, for example, if I'm recording the screen of my laptop, now I want to zoom out this. For example, if I'm using a mouse, then I'm teaching someone something online, then I want to zoom out a certain region of it. I'll have to use this animation. Let's take, for example, that I want to zoom out this particular area. All right, okay, let's use this one. Now I want to zoom out this project setting right here. And what I'll do is, at that point, I click on this zoom and then I drag it up. So you notice what is happening. It's zooming out that particular part. All right, so let's play and see how it goes. And if I play this video, then I'm telling someone this is what you're supposed to do when you reach that project setting. Now you notice that that region has been enlarged, and your viewers can now exactly pinpoint what you are doing. Right, so this is how to apply this animation effect. Right, and that can be found at the animation tab and at the zoom and pan tab. Okay, so when next you are working on tutorial videos, do ensure that you use this animation effect very well. It helps to make your content very interactive, and also helps you to add effects which is going to engage your listeners or your students or your audience. So thank you very much for joining me once again. And but before then, let us add a little more option here. Now we are going to look into the audio effect. Now at the audio effect, if you are making a video recording and then you have a background noise, what you have to do is you have to drag this. Let's say, for example, I have this file here contains audio and it also contains a video. Now you can right click on here and then you see several options down here. Now what you have to do, when I right click and I click on separate audio and video, you notice that the visual part of a video has been separated from the audio part of it. Now what I want to do now is I want to add some audio effect to it. So what I do, I go to audio tab. If you can't find this, click on more and then you choose from this. Now from the audio effects, you see option like the noise removal, you see fade in, fade out, clock speed, and audio compression. Now what you have to do is I want to add them. If you want to remove noise background from your this, you have to choose the noise remover from here. You want to compress audio. Don't worry, we are going to look at this in details. You want to fade in. For example, if you are starting a lecture, you may not just want to jump into it and your voice coming out immediately. You have to fade in, and then when you are done, you fade it out. And you may also want to apply this clip speed. We are going to look closely into that very soon. Okay. So now we've separated our audio and our video. Now we also have what is called the visual effect. Now the visual effect is a feature where you can apply some, as the name implies, visual effects. You apply effects to the visual part of your video work. Okay, a video is made up of the audio and some images and recordings and audios. All right, so let's say you want to remove, for example, you want to remove a background color. We are going to see how to do that. All right, and maybe you want to frame your work. Click on here, drag it to the visual part. Let's say, for example, you want your video file to be displayed on a portable device. Like, drag it and click on here. Then you notice what is going to happen. Okay, you can see now that we now have a custom desktop here. You can also select and choose your MacBook Pro. Is going to switch over to a MacBook Pro from here. Okay, now if you check after you must have downloaded. All right, so that's it on how to work on that. And don't worry, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm going to stop it right here. In our next class, we are going to cover some other options from here. We have the behaviors, and we also have the voice narration here. So we'll cover some of these features. So thank you very much for joining me once again in this lesson, and see you next time.